So, I want to talk to you about something about why marriages end. And it's coming from a personal aspect and a personal understanding. And I know there's all these articles out there, and other people talk about certain reasons why marriages end. But I'm talking in particularly from a male perspective, a husband's perspective. And and it may not be the most likable reason, but I think it's like the most honest reason there is that marriages end because of the decline, the huge decline in intimacy and sexual contact, making love, making that connection, you know, because men are wired different, yeah, and but it's still needed. There's like I cannot pinpoint the reason why it's needed so much, but like it's like being teased. I don't know if this happens to other guys or other husbands, but to where it's like, all right, we're gonna have sex tonight, or then when tonight comes, it's like, oh, I'm too tired, or oh, she's busy doing something else, or there's always something coming up why you did not have sex, right? And she gives the impression that she wants to have sex, and she says that she wants to have sex. Um, but there's always a reason why it doesn't happen. And I know the excuse could be like, well, maybe you're not giving it to right or whatever it may be. It's like, no, when you have a relationship and you know that it's right, you know, multiple orgasms and all of that type of stuff, and Kama Sutra and all these advancements into having a highly enjoyable sexual relationship is at play, and it's being utilized. So I want to get past that idea, but then to go back to the reason why it's, well, I'm not giving a reason. Like, I'm asking, like, so does the wife or your partner say they want to have sex and then not go forward with having sex? And how does that make you feel? And if so, I'm gonna say for me, it's like hurtful, right? It makes you feel like, damn, why don't you make the effort? Damn, why don't you stay? Why don't you stick to what you originally said, right? Because yeah, it's hurtful, and it's like teasing. It's like putting something and dangling something in front of you. You want this, you want this, you want this, and when you reach for it, no, not now. And it constantly happens. Like, so for me and my wife, we before we were married, and that's the ugly thing. It's the horrible thing. We had sex multiple times every day, and I know there may be the excuses of all these other things, but she made an effort. You know, she made an effort to initiate it. She made the effort to find the time to do it. Then after marriage, it stopped. The effort stopped. And this whole time, like, I keep in my mind to keep on making the effort, to keep on being loving, to keep on being supportive and encouraging, and to be intimate, and all of these things. And I don't do it for sex. I do it because I love my wife. But when it comes to sexual intercourse and making a connection, making that intimate connection in the bedroom or wherever it may be, you gotta expect, you gotta have that You give some and you get some, you know? You guys got to keep on giving and receiving, you know? It's got to stay balanced that way. And like when that doesn't happen, that creates the problems and the doubts and the frustrations and the stress. And you need that connection to relieve the other stresses from life, from work life, from everyday traumas, from everyday dramas, you know? Like it's that deep and it's that important. That's why marriages end up having a cheating spouse. And I'm not going to cheat. And I'm not even, well, I've thought of cheating, but I'm in this marriage to stick by my commitment, you know? And I expect the, my partner to stick by their commitment as well. And when they don't do that, they're not sticking to their commitment, you know? And that's really, really frustrating. So I just want to know, I wanted to put this out there. Do you, as a man, as a partner, do you believe that that is the main reason why marriages don't work? Is because of the decline in sexual intimacy and sexual intercourse and, you know, all that type of stuff. Because I believe that's what it is. That's the only thing that really creates a problem in my marriage is the fact that it is withheld from me. And it's even going to the part, it's even at a level where it's kind of abusive, you know? Where, because you're teasing and you're like, oh, no, I'm not going to do this. Oh, no, and I respect her choice to say no and not to do it, but like in the middle of the night, if she initiated it, I would make the effort. If we're at some place and she wanted to, I would make the effort. You know, it's like I feel, and I've done it. I've gone through times where I just said no. I'm not even trying to have sex. I don't even want to think of sex. And she keeps on throwing it out there like she wants to do it, but then she never does it. And I keep on telling my mind, like, no, no, no. I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to try it. I don't even want to try and initiate it. I don't want sex as a part of the relationship. I like, and I'm not old. I haven't even hit 40. I'm still in my 30s, and this is how sex is in my relationship, in my marriage. And we've been married for almost 10 years. So what's your thoughts? Because I believe this is the reason why marriages end so damn early. And people cheat, and it's almost not a reason to get married. Yeah. So let me know your thoughts. Leave some comments, create a discussion. What's on your mind?